We carry a lot of emotions in our body. They need to be released. I am so excited to put my hands on today's guest. And when I grow up, I want to be like them. Brandon Kyle Goodman is an actor from the comedy series Big Mouth. They currently host the podcast, Tell Me Something Messy.
Okay, you got hands. All right.
Oh,
girl. She got hands. Work. Break me.
Brandon.
Hi.
Welcome to my table.
Thank you for having me.
How can I make you happy today?
You can work on my neck, girl. That's what I want.
How do you like your massage?
Hard. I want you to like break my back. You know what I'm saying? In the massage way.
Are you ready for my hands?
Girl, yes, when you say it like that. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes,
And
just roll.
lay down.
And I got my socks on because I got this blister on my foot, so I don't want people to talk about my feet weird, you know what I'm saying?
So, how in touch with your emotions do you think you are?
Very in touch. I know what's going on. I've been in therapy for the last 10 years. I meditate in the morning. I love knowing what's going on.
I would love to do a little breathing exercise so we can just really feel this moment.
Yeah.
Mindful breathing directs your attention to the physical sensations of each breath, pulling you into the here and now. We're gonna do a deep breath, hold for 4 seconds, and then let it all out. Let's do it. And out. Another one. The last one, the loudest one. There we go. How does it feel?
Feels great.
I want to go to some stretching. Make sure you continue breathing.
Got my to the wind, okay?
Stretching can stimulate the intestines and help move gas along, making it more likely to be released.
Have you ever had anyone like fart on you while you do this? Like,
Well, you understand that it can happen, you know? Are you saying you have to fart?
I do not have to fart, but I could if you want. If that's your
Hey.
kink, girl, I'll do it for you.
If you feel comfortable enough, you are welcome.
Perfect.
So today we're gonna focus on shoulders and neck.
Okay, you got hands. All right.
Oh,
Girl, she got hands. Work. Break me, please.
Oh, wow. What do you feel most grateful for lately?
Laughter, people who make me laugh. Whether it's a TV show or friends or my partners, like I just love any chance to experience joy. You know, joy is part of activism. So any chance to experience joy and laughter is, I savor it.
After a long day, what is the best way to relax for you?
Oh, pop an edible and watch Real Housewives. That's like my combo, my 1-2 punch. If I'm feeling real extra credit, I'll do a little walk. Do a walk at Runyon or another trail. I'm not trying to hike. Make that very clear. I know the LA girlies like to hike. I'm just trying to walk.
No hike.
No, just a little walk, just a little uphill walk. Walk back down. You know, a great way to also, I say get in touch with Og, Ancestors, Universe, God. So my relationship to God isn't like, you know, some dude in the sky. It's a combination of the people who've come before me, whether they're my blood or, you know, people that I admire, like Octavia Butler, Toni Morrison, James Baldwin, Marsha P. Johnson, and then God. Who I always say God is a black trans woman, but it is whatever it is for, you know, you.
What do you think was the biggest healing that you've done in your life?
So I am 15 years this year estranged from my mother, who's a born-again Christian, and took issue with my sexual orientation. And for the last 15 years, I would say that I thought that it was my fault, that there was something that I could have done to save the relationship. And I had this revelation over Thanksgiving 24, where I realized that I'm a good person, which seems like a weird thing to say sometimes. I think I was operating from this belief, a really deep-seated belief that I wasn't a good person. And so I was trying to prove to myself and to others that I'm a good person. To get really spiritual, like my 8-year-old self, my 18-year-old self, my 20-year-old self, saying to me, you are a good person. You've been a good person. You've always been a good person. You don't have to hold this guilt or this fear that you aren't. And so to know for myself that I can say, oh, you're a good person. You're doing good. You do good by people. You do right by people.
Is this an affirmation that you do often
This
to yourself?
this is a realization for myself. And so now, yeah, I guess now it is an affirmation when I start to doubt myself. People are people, they're human. Give them space to be messy. But part of being messy is showing up and saying, I made a mess of this, and I'm sorry, how can I repair this? I say be messy, which is not about, being sloppy. There's a difference.
Oh, what is the difference then?
Sloppy is, there's no compassion there. There's no curiosity. There's a superiority. There's a putting people down. There's a gossiping. There's a, you're trafficking in a vibration that's not, I would say, of your highest self. Being messy is about leaving perfection at the door. Being human is being messy. So you're not going to get everything correct. Everything's not going to be perfect. Can I allow myself to grow? Can I allow myself to make mistakes? Can I allow myself to fail? Can I be messy? Perfectionism is bullshit. People are trying to be perfect, fit in these boxes, do what they're supposed to, do what their parents told them to do what society tells you to do. I always ask, who would I be if society never got its hands on me? That answer is going to be messy.
So what gave you this idea of messy?
I always say I'm a recovering perfectionist. So I was probably in my 20s trying to pursue career and life and love, and it was stressing me the fuck out. And who am I trying to be perfect for, right? A lot of our worth comes from how perfect we can be, how productive we can be. I think queer folks get that messaging early, women get that messaging early, and that is not sustainable. So being messy is the opposite of perfection. And it was a space where I was like, I don't know everything. I don't have to know everything. I don't have to get everything right. Can I just allow myself to experience the journey of living and give myself permission to fuck up, give myself permission to get things wrong? Messy was my way to liberation. It's not about the destination, the journey is the goal. When you're on your deathbed, I don't think you're gonna be like, look at everything I accomplished. It's like, what did I experience? What did I feel? Who did I love? Who loved me? I think sometimes perfection keeps us from taking risks because we want to get it right and we want to do it correctly. And then you end up living this really small life.
What negative thought have you been telling yourself for those 15 years?
It's probably a lot of not good enough, or that some way that I was being was wrong. Some part of me knows that who I am is fine as I am, but there's also a part of me that doesn't quite believe it. I grew up in a religious household, but I would say as a kid I didn't have the concept of what God was, but my mother was very much my God. And so anything that she said, I believed. And so her saying that this thing about me was wrong, part of me did believe, and so I needed to undo that. And finally, this last Thanksgiving, it all kind of lined up where I can really confidently say that I do love who I am and how I show up in the world. And I love who I'm becoming. I'm really proud of that person.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna flip you over, and it's time to put my warm balls all over you. You ready?
Yes, Bruno, I've been waiting for this. Please, warm balls on me.
You're gonna feel the warmth of my balls.
Oh my God, I love it. You have so many balls.
I mean,
Wow.
How does it feel?
It feels incredible.
How you speak to yourself shapes your reality.
This is my favorite interview ever.
So you have quite the morning ritual.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of affirmations do you tell yourself?
Ooh, always I am enough is a good starter.
If we have to come up with one affirmation
Yeah.
today,
Uh-huh.
what would that be?
I don't owe anyone perfection. I embrace my messy because who I am, as I am, deserves to exist. How's that?
It sounds great.
Sounds great?
Together, can you
Yes,
say it again?
absolutely. I don't owe anyone perfection.
I don't owe anyone perfection.
I embrace my messy
I embrace my messy.
because who I am,
Because of who I am,
as I am, deserves to exist.
Say one more time. Loud.
Okay.
Please.
I don't owe anyone perfection. I embrace my messy because who I am, as I am, deserves to exist. Yes!
Was this a happy ending for you?
What a lovely segue. It was the happiest ending. Thank you so much.
You're the best.
You are. I love you.